Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Hey, Rival Kerok. Hey, Hamrand. Hey, Anime. I just buy a diamond membership for my both account and it's just worthless. Why would you buy for both accounts? Especially diamond, like not even going lower like platinum. Buying diamond for both accounts is kind of useless though. But better late than never. Here we come with another stream. And today we're gonna do the same thing. Just grind some puzzles out. Apple, Samsung is better. Team Samsung. Wait, is it? Don't tell me it's lagging again, I swear. Or is the FPS 15? Don't tell me the FPS. Bro, I swear if... Oh my god, FPS is 15 again. For the vertical stream. It keeps changing, I swear. I keep doing 30, clicking OK, but then it changes to 15 again. Like, why? Does it work now? Do I have to restart or did it change midstream? Is it fine? The vertical stream. It says excellent, but I'm really second guessing this. I'm not sure if this is correct. Bro, it's 15 FPS for the Twitch stream too. Are you kidding? No, the Twitch stream is fine. The Twitch stream is fine. It's only the vertical. Yo, what's up, hey Psychic? How you doing? The Twitch stream is not 15 FPS, right, Psychic? It's okay for you. The YouTube horizontal stream is also seems also fine. But I'm not sure about the vertical. I may need to restart it. Wait, let me check it like this. Are you kidding? It's okay for you. No, I don't think we're fine. I mean, I can do it like this, but I don't want to stream like 15 FPS. No way I'm gonna do that. Looks good for me. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay, let me quickly receive it's done. Let's just pray that it's good. Should be good after the restart. This is so annoying, I swear. It literally keeps changing to 30 FPS itself. I probably should change one of the encoders to here. I think the settings are not very optimal, but either way, it should be fine. Yeah, after restart, it's okay. It's okay. After the restart, the vertical stream is fine. And the horizontal stream is also fine. On YouTube. Okay, we're good, I think. We are good. Orange mana. I don't even know what that is. I'm not gonna lie. Orange mana bang. It's 5 FPS on Twitch now. It started stuttering for a few seconds and then it's fine again. Okay, but it's been fine for the last few minutes, right? For the last few minutes, we're good. Can we start? I think we can. Right, Psychic, doing puzzles. Or am I already forgetting things? I think you love puzzles. I'm drinking crazy amount of water recently. I feel like I'm gonna become Aquaman or something. It's all because of creatine though, I swear. Like after starting to take creatine, like I don't even get why people say you have to drink, because like it's like you want to drink after you start doing it. You like automatically want to drink more water. Now, can you tell me, do you always get annoyed at me, yes or no? Not always, sometimes. Oh, wait. Is it my internet? It may actually be my internet, not gonna lie. The numbers are going crazy right now. Is this stream fine right now? Okay, now we're fine, right? Yeah, I think it may be from my side, but now we should probably... I don't think it's your internet, Psychic. I think it was mine. Let's just leave it at this and see if it's fine. No, it's not. Are you guys... Is everything okay right now? It's not, right? Dude, I don't get what's happening. It was fine. The chess game looking... I haven't even looked at the chess game yet. I'm minding some other stuff so far. Wait, how much is the timer? I swear, it says I've been thinking on this 43 minutes. Look at this. It literally says 43 minutes. Because I'm trying to figure out what's happening. And I'm not really focusing on the puzzle. This puzzle, I like set it up 43 minutes ago and I haven't looked at it in this 43 minutes. I guess we can say I've been doing chess for 43 minutes, you know? This is how you get strong, you know? Spending 43 minutes on one puzzle. I'm gonna try one last trick to make this work. It's not good, right? Yeah, it's not good. What if I end this one of them? Will that fix things? Like I end this, let's say. Like, come on, this is gonna fix the issue. This better fix the issue. Make a pass pawn, protect pawn. I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but we're fine right now, I think. I'm just gonna stream to 2 places, not 3. I'll just end the thread. Yeah. This should stabilize it at least. At least. Not streaming to the third place. Okay, we're fine. Now let's see what pass pawn you're talking about. Test your range. It's not because of the speed. The speed is always going to be good. I think there's some other weird issue. The speed, like, I can test it right now. It's going to say crazy numbers. Let me just do it. Look. Look what it's gonna say. It's gonna say crazy numbers like... Oh, actually it doesn't. What? Wait, what? Why is it saying so low? It's not even the correct Wi-Fi. Wait, what? No way, right? I am so confused right now. What is happening? It's saying like 30 times lower than it's supposed to say. Yeah, now it's fixed, but apparently the speed is crazy low for I don't know why. It's not even the correct name that it's saying right now. Whatever I'm connected to. Okay, it's fine. If the stream is fine, let's just move on. Now I can finally have a look at this puzzle. I think we restarted this though. We definitely restart this. Because 47 minutes, that's inaccurate. I have not been thinking for 47 minutes. Now this is more like it. Rook c4 is the first thing that I'm thinking of. There's also, maybe we start with a3. Okay, wait. It's not very easy, actually. What if we do rook c4, king c4, bishop e6, king moves, take on a2, rook a2, bishop a2? What if we just go for that? Wait, what's happening? Rook c4, king c4, bishop e6. King goes somewhere, I take. Maybe it's rook d2 check and then rook d1. That is probably a problem. Who requested pick of it? Make a pass pawn and then protect the pawn so it doesn't get taken. Yeah, I mean you mean this idea too, right? That's what you mean. Are you using... No, I'm not using the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I'm definitely not. I don't know what's happening. Something is very weird. Like... It's just China, I swear. I'm back. I'm not in China anymore, but I swear. Ever since I stepped in there... Okay, wait. Now we're fine. Now it's saying the correct thing. And the speed randomly became 8 times more, and now it's dropping again. Okay, something is incredibly unstable, I guess. For some reason. That is the problem. But it's fine. It's getting better, I guess. We should be okay. Nar is a thief. I'm not. Alright, can I get 50 past the rush? My best is 36. I can get past that. I always get to 36 though. You mean in 3-minute past the rush or in 5-minute past the rush? Let's attack Nar, please don't. Okay, let's have a look at rook c4 again. Rook c4, king c4. Take, king moves. We take. Rook d2 check. Technically, I can play bishop d5. Oh no, I can't. King e8, rook d1. Bishop f5. Rook a1. Bishop b1. I think that's winning, right? Should be winning. But the main problem, I think, is... What if he goes rook? Can he? No, he can't. I think that's it, right? Rook c4, king c4, take. What if king goes somewhere else? It doesn't matter. You can't go on the d file. Maybe it can go c3, I take. Rook d2. Okay, wait, that's important actually. Because now there's king b2 if he goes king c3. Survival, come on, 15 survival, you can get it. It's not that hard. I mean, it's survival. You can think as much as you want, you know? There's no time limit. Go for it. I don't think I shouldn't. King c3 take, rook d2. King moves, king b2 now. a3, king a1. Maybe that's what we play in this case. But again, it's not good. I don't like it. If there was no king c3, it would have worked. But there is king c3 after bishop e6. Oh, maybe if king c3, I do something else. I'm confused. Or I just go bishop b3. That's also an idea. It is a why are you thinking? I can see white follow up. What is easy? White clearly evening. No, I think white is clearly morning, not evening in that line. So I want to calculate more. Oh, wait. Oh, I think this is where I was going wrong. We do b takes a2 right away instead of bishop e6 check. Like you go rook c4, king c4, and then b takes a2. So if rook a2, now you give the check and you take the rook. I think this was the idea. Right? Is there anything? I can't quite see anything, to be honest. I found it. It's rook c4 easy. That's what we've been discussing for the past 2 hours. Yes, who's back again? Welcome back. Yoda, how you doing? The DJ. You were the DJ, right? Or no? B takes a2, bishop a2. I did not let the message send. What message did you send? It's not mod, it's just auto mod, I think, that blocked your message. I've been here before. Doing great. Yes, yeah. I do remember. Okay, let's take and then b takes a2. Bishop e6, bishop a2. There we go. Good stuff. Now what? Queen f7 check? And just take? No way, right? Yeah, no way. There's just queen c8 check. That's the issue. Oh, what if we do bishop d4? Queen f7, king h8. Some bishop d4 ideas I'm thinking. Now there's both back rank. And there's also queen g7 mate. So what does black do against both issues? If you take queen d4, queen e8 is mate. Queen c8 check. I probably can go king. Let me see. King. Yeah, it's not simple. Where you go? Can go g4, but c2 comes with check. I don't really see how I run away from the checks. Queen f7, king h8. Bishop d4, queen c8. What if I go, maybe I go rook f5 there. That actually, I think it works technically. Should be fine, rook f5. But I realized there's rook g8. I messed up. I thought it's unstoppable, but after bishop d4 is rook g8. Kinda missed that. Then hey there, Automod, let the message send. Stay for long here. I won't have a nice day, all. Or morning. Thanks. You too. You too, Jack. Bishop between castle and king. I have no clue what you were talking about. Queen s and king h8. I was looking at that actually. The bishop f8. What was I thinking though? I'm curious. Wait, what was I thinking? If you stop mate, I just take your rook. There's gotta be a catch, right? But queen c8, yeah. Queen c8, true. Queen f7, wait, king h8, bishop f8, queen c8. What's that line? What if I go for the same rook f5? In the other line. Like instead of bishop d4, bishop f8 and same rook f5. Isn't this better? Now there is no rook g8. Bishop, oh, bishop between castle and king? You mean like bishop between rook and king? Oh, you're just referring to rook as castle. Okay, sure. I kind of confused that. No, to thank me, thank God. It's hard. How is it hard, anime? Is this something wrong? Queen f7, king h8, bishop f8, queen c8, rook f5. What's the problem? What's up, right side in? No, I was in a Rocket League and I won. What do you mean in a row? You mean just like in a regular game in Rocket League? Oh, in a tournament. Are you good at the Rocket League? It is rook f5, right? Like as it was EA Sports, right? You mean? It was an esports tournament. Can the issue be that it's not rook f5 because black has the option to sack the rook and then goes push this pawn? No, right? We should be better there. After rook f5, queen f5, queen f5. I just don't want to do any other move because like g4 there is c2 with check. Like it's just unnecessary risk. I don't want to bring the king up. I don't want to come here. I think it should be rook f5. If that's not winning, then I don't know what is winning. It's like even after, okay, queen f5, queen f5. What does black play? Like I'm trying to come back and do this. Maybe black can try c2 right away. But I go, again, queen f7. And queen g7 is like unstoppable mate. And if you come back king g8, I have queen d5 check, I win your rook. So it should be good enough. Yeah, there we go. I am champ. How good are you? I mean, you're not like among the best in the world, right? You're just like really good. But not like a top 10 Rocket League player in the entire world. Or something. It's so hard, which is kind of hard. And it's only rated 2500, by the way, this puzzle. The new puzzle system is very hard on chess.com. Queen f6 check and take. The only move is rook d8. Rook d4. Rook d4, maybe we just push then. After rook d4. Like it's probably logical to start with queen f6 though. Can beat you with one hand. You definitely can. I believe in you. Queen f6, rook d4. e3. What does white play there? I just don't like it, to be honest. I don't know. It's odd. I am beginner. I'm a beginner. How would you consider a beginner? What do you mean by a beginner? Like, what's your ELO on chess.com, for example? Who's on board? Later we can do a game if you want. Later in the stream. Now I have a tournament that can you give me traditional advice? Sit at the chessboard and play with yourself. Is it that fine with me? Yeah. Later in the stream, at the end of the stream, I'll do a few games with you guys. Whoever wants to play. Queen f6, rook d4. What if we just go queen f3 or something? Then he goes back. I come back, he comes back. I think if the queen moved, the good news is there's probably rook c8 check. The king has to move and I pick up the rook. So maybe just queen f6, rook d4 and e3. Because the queen cannot move and give me this file. Like there's no queen f4 or something. The king moves here, I take the rook. And I also have like if king goes here, for example, I should be fine with rook e8 maybe. And then just push the pawn to greatness. Sure, how much time should I come back to play? You should not come back. You should stay here, you know? You should not go and come back. I don't know. Whenever I'm not sure when I'm gonna end today's stream. Normally I stream for 4 hours, but today I'm probably not gonna stream for 4. Maybe I'm gonna stream for 3. Did you check out my night promotion checkmate that I sent on Discord? Nope. Did it happen in a real game? A night promotion checkmate? Is it me or is the stream lagging so bad? Is it? Is it only him? I hope it's only you. You should ask others. Yoda, right? Is it fine for you? Who is on Twitch? Alright, to YouTube, and YouTube is fine. I know. It's not about YouTube, it's about Twitch. From my side, it should not lag, I guess. It doesn't say that something is wrong. But I think there's some internet issues, though, to be fair. So it may lag on Twitch. Back. Is it fine for you, Yoda, on Twitch to stream? Is it lagging or is it fine? Queen f6. Let's calculate again. Rook d4, e3. Well, is there like a good move by white in that position? I don't think there is. I mean, Queen c4 maybe is a good move there. But then, no, it's not good because I have a rook d8 now. And black and white is in big trouble. Because you're stuck with the pin. So queen f6, rook d4, e3, if something like queen d7 maybe is good. It also stops the rook e8. I push e2, let's say. How are you stopping the pawn? You can't. You actually cannot stop the pawn. So it's kind of starting to look promising. Queen f6, rook d4, e3. Fine. Okay, it's fine for Yoda. Then I guess the problem is from your side. Queen f6 and pawn pushes right. Queen f4. No, queen f4 won't come. Queen f4 just rook c8. Queen f4, I go rook c8 check. You have to move your king and give up your rook on d4. So that's not really a problem. But I guess it should be the move. Like, I just don't see anything else. Queen e1 maybe, but it's not good enough. Queen e1, king c4. Like, you can just bring the king forward. I'm not really making any trouble for him. Then queen d8. What do you mean then? It had to be queen f6 because none of the other checks work. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Should be. So I was just trying to solve the entire thing. It's like here e3, but it can also be rook e8. I don't like rook e8 that much because there's queen d7. So I guess e3 makes more sense. Oh, queen f4 is the next move? What? Rook c8. Oh wait, I actually missed this. I thought rook c8 I win this rook, but I don't. After the king moves, I thought I have queen d4, but the pawn is not on e4. Now the queen protected. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe I have e2 actually. Queen f6. I just promote we check, take the queen. If queen d2, rook e8 maybe. There's probably king d2 too that we need to look at. Maybe a rook c8 check. No, I don't think we should. I was thinking maybe rook c8 check is a good idea anyway, but it's not. e2. There's also king d2, which is very annoying. I don't think we got anything, so maybe it's not e2. Maybe it's rook e8 to start with. But then the problem is rook d1, e2, queen f6. Now, like rook e8, the problem is he takes, I take, and then he goes rook d1. e2, rook e1. That's the issue. Yeah, man, pawn push. There's no stopping e2. King d2, yeah, there's king d2. But if it's not a pawn push, if it's not a rook e8, then what is it? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Something is very odd. Rook c8 check. Oh wait, maybe. Oh wait. What if we give queen c6 check? No, that's bad. That's bad. Like after he stops the pawn, we don't have anything. I feel like it's gonna become a draw after if he's able to stop this pawn. So I think we should do some magic to push this pawn. Rook e8 again, it's not good for sure. e2, king d2. Maybe there is something after e2, king d2. How is your day? It's been good. What about yours? I hit the gym. I made and uploaded a short. And I don't know what I've been doing for the rest of the time. I swear, I feel like I haven't been doing anything for the rest. It's like 9 p.m. I managed my time probably very terribly bad. And I had the audacity to start the stream kind of late too. Rook d8. Rook d8 in this position? Rook d8 in this position, I just go queen f6. You take, I take your rook. Pawn e2, king d2. We looked at all these moves already. Pawn e2, you mean rook e8 after king d2? And let's say king e1. How you proceed? If it's not queen e6, I'll donate $20. Okay, that's way too overconfident. I guess I was thinking of queen e6, to be honest. I just didn't think it makes sense. But I guess after realizing that rook e8 doesn't work, e2 doesn't work, nothing works, then maybe it's actually just simply queen e6. Just put your pieces behind. The king is weak. Don't exchange queens. Go away and try to use your pass pawn. Maybe that is the idea after all. Take the queen. Queen takes rook. No way. I mean, you just sack it, then what? I just do queen d4. And I stop your pawn. d2, queen d2, rook e8, queen e1. So many people watching, guys. Like, also, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe, leave a like. I do upload some shorts as well. And I'm planning to do some long form content as well for YouTube. Rook e1, king e1 I meant. There's also rook e4 instead of king e1 after e2. After e2, yeah, but I think we're looking at queen e6. Queen e6, I want to look at rook e4 though if it's queen e6. I am 2600, queen e7. Yeah, see, that's the thing about queen e6. What's the difference between e6 or e7? Because if you go e7, now you get c5 checks, which can be very useful. I think like you have to decide between e6 and e7, which one makes more sense. Like both of these moves have the same problem. I go rook e4. What you do? You have to tell me what you do after rook e4. Because it's not very clear. Like you give some check. Okay, I go back. And now both the queen and the rook have full control of your pawn. And you lost all the control. I've seen your shorts, they're funny. Thanks, Aditya, I appreciate it. Most of the times they are not funny, but sometimes I do upload some funny stuff. Maybe I should upload funny stuff more often. I think I'm probably better at that. Queen takes rook, king takes rook, rook e8, and we can draw, but we don't want to draw. We want to win. I don't think we want to draw. When queen e7. Okay, queen e7, play with me. Rook e4. I go rook e4, Viva. What you do? We gotta understand it, you know? It's not just about playing the move. Queen e7, rook e4. What you do? I don't see what you do. Like, queen c5 check, I go back. Now this pawn is hanging here. Do you just go rook c8 maybe and play on the pawn on c2? I go c4, let's say. Yeah, but again, it's just not clear. I don't see it. I don't see how queen e7 is the winning move here. This puzzle is literally impossible, I'm not gonna lie. Rook e4, no problem. How is it a no problem? Hi, my net gun. I want father phone. Bye, I'm going to sleep. Bye, Anime. Thanks for joining the stream. Have a good night. Pawn e2. Pawn e2, he goes king d2. We have looked at pawn e2. Rook d1, trade queen and rook and promote pawn. Wait, what? I'm confused. Rook c. I love how everybody has different moves. But I don't think any of the moves are right. Whatever I look at, it just like doesn't make sense. There is an issue. Probably queen e7 is the only move that may somehow work. After some rook e4, queen c5, maybe there's some crazy counter attack on that king. But other than that, I'm really not sure. Then you can make a new queen if king d2. How you make a new queen after king d2? I mean, I can take that queen if you make a new queen. And if you go rook e8, I block with my king. And I got full control with the queen as well. It is too much to calculate. There's 6 candidate moves here. And there... No, but I think the issue is that none of these candidates move work. You calculate it and you don't see how it's working or if it's not working. Queen e7, rook e4, queen c5 check, then push g5. Queen e7, rook e4, queen c5 and g5. What? Why? Why? I swear, people are saying queen e7. Maybe it actually is queen e7. But it doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you mean g5? I take your pawn. I don't understand why everybody's saying queen e7. I really don't. Queen is... How is everyone saying queen e7 seems the logical move? Am I crazy or what? Mate in 5 in this case, like queen e7, rook e4, queen c5. I can't even go rook c4. g5, I take your queen. But okay, I get it. You mean like after king b2 you go g5. But I just take your pawn. Your chat is wilding? Yeah, exactly. I don't understand. Why not rook d8? Rook d8, I'd go queen f6 and you lose your rook. Rook d8 doesn't work. I said queen e7, OG, remember? Okay, guys, maybe you're correct. Maybe you've opened the engine and it says queen e7. Maybe you're correct, but you can't explain the idea better why queen e7 is the correct move. It's like I'm saying very logical things why I don't understand that is the correct move. He goes rook e4. Queen c5, he goes king b2. You have to explain why queen e7 is the correct move. Y'all are giving this position to ChatGPT. G5 is... I mean, I think ChatGPT would have played a better move. Sorry, I'm just 1300. It's fine, it's fine. No problem. Don't be sorry for being... Queen c6, I want them... I want to look at queen c6 actually. We have not looked at queen c6 that much. I was just thinking rook c4, so I wasn't really thinking it's a candidate move. Because he just goes rook c4. But maybe we can make it work somehow. Like I go queen b6 maybe after rook c4. And then just rook e8 push. Like, I swear, I feel like this is... You just have to stabilize in the best way possible and push this pawn. Like, you're not supposed to make a queen right now. You're supposed to get the best possible outcome. Somehow balance the position in the best possible way. So maybe it's moves like queen c6 or queen e7. Just like somehow maneuver your pieces in a smart way. ChatGPT teleport pieces, exactly. That's why I didn't believe that it was ChatGPT's. ChatGPT's hand touched it, it would have been much different. I don't like king d3 after queen c6. Yeah, king d3 is also pretty annoying. Queen e7, rook e4. Maybe we give rook c8 check. And then a king b2, maybe queen c5 with tempo. Kind of the same thing I was looking at, those just c4, and again there's nothing. And then we go g5, and then when there's nothing, when things go south, you just go g5 and all the problems are solved. You're right, queen c6, rook c4, e2. I was actually considering that, but I just thought he takes with queen and there's no point. Like, you give up a queen and you get a new queen. So in the end, you just lose the pawn. That's the outcome of it. Queen c6 followed by rook e8 is a good idea. It is, but how you follow? Queen c6, rook c4, it comes with tempo. So you cannot do rook e8 right away. So you have to lose another tempo. I'm a little new. Why is queen takes queen not winning? Can you just support the pawn? The problem is queen takes queen. I take your queen. If you go rook 8, I go rook d1. You push e2 or rook e1. So I stop your pawn in time. And then on the next move, I bring my king. I take your pawn. So it doesn't really work. And if you push the pawn right away, I go rook e4. I stop your pawn. Queen e7, I have only one problem. If rook e3, then we have same file rook versus queen. You mean rook e4, right? Queen e7, rook e4, it doesn't seem good. It's just like you're giving the full control to white. Queen e7 seems very illogical in my opinion. I mean, maybe it's the move, but you have to explain why it's the move. Like, maybe it's the move for different reasons that I'm not understanding yet. Like, maybe you go queen crazy and play queen a3 and then rook c8. Well, actually, that might be. It's not gonna lie. Can we go queen a3, queen e7, queen a3, and then try some rook c8? King d2, and then you go queen b2. Like, I don't know. I'm hopeless at this point. I'm just looking for anything I can get. Ah, thanks, no problem. You'll lose if you exchange the queens. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this live is recommended me twice and he was at the same position last time. And I know you're not missing something. I mean, it's just chess. It's classic chess. We're trying to figure out the solution of this puzzle. Pawn e2, king d2. Rook e8, rook e4. Okay, pawn e2, king d2. Rook e8, rook e4. Queen takes queen. No, but like, what if I go king e1 after rook e8? e2, king d2, rook e8, king e1. There are just so many other possibilities. I think e2, king d2, white has control. I don't think that can potentially work. Always Gotham says you can win a rook. I don't know. With sack the rook, do we remember Gotham chess and sack the rook? Queen c6 check. If king d3, rook e8. Queen c6 check. If king d3, rook e8. Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree with that. Rook c4, I'm more interested in rook c4. Rook c4, you sack the queen. And then you go rook e8. Wait, that's interesting. You take and rook e8? Oh, wait, what? White can stop the pawn? No way, right? Wait, that's actually crazy. No, but when you sack the queen, I take with the queen. And after rook 8, I do queen d2. No? What is the problem with rook e8? I don't remember, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot. Yeah, rook 8 problem is I take. You take, I go rook d1. e2, rook e1. And then on the next move, I go king d2, I win your pawn. So you're not gonna win me in that endgame. Oh, you can queen after rook e4 and queen d8 check. You win the rook on e1, so you have to play king e1 after e2. Yeah, you mean e2, king d2? Is this what you mean? In which, what line are you talking about? After rook c8, if king d5. You mean king d3? Then queen g6, then it blocks the pawn f5. Yes, it can bring the queen to e1, e2, king d2. e2, king d2, you mean rook e8, king e1. What's the, what you do? Rook e8, rook e4, where? Like rook e8, rook e4, I don't understand you. e2, king d2, rook e8, king e1. Here, rook e4, no, right? Not here. Rook c8, I go rook c4. Oh no, wait, there's no rook c4 after rook c8. What are we talking about? The only move is after rook c8. Yeah, there's no rook c4. King b2, I think, was the issue. What was the best move after rook c8? I forgot. Was it king d3? Or was it... Maybe it was just king d3. But either way, I don't think it's even clear what you do against king b2. Rook c8 check. Maybe it is rook c8. King, rook e4 after rook e8. I mean e2, king d2, rook e8, king e1, rook e4. Or you mean white goes rook e4, but white doesn't go rook e4. White goes king e1. I think that's the bigger issue. e2, king d2, queen d4. Queen d4, rook e8. Then I go queen f2. You go e1, I take, you take, I take, and I have a winning position. What if you don't take the queen back? In which I'm confused already with all the lines. King e1, you have queen c6. e2, king d2, rook e8, king e1, queen c6. Oh, actually, that's kind of true. It's very good because you're training queen c3, maybe queen h1. I guess that works. That probably works. So, oh, wait, now I get what you were saying. Maybe you're actually correct. I think you're correct. So what do is we start with e2, king d2, rook e8. If he goes rook e4, we queen. After rook e1, we give queen d8 check. He has to move the king and you win the rook. If after e2 king h2 rook e8 it goes king e1, now you go queen c6, and you're training queen h1 check, and then e1, or you're also queen c3. You just use your queen to promote the pawn. And apparently there's no way for white to save this, is there? What if you don't take queen back? King... Yeah, I think that's it, right? e8, if queen take, don't take it back. Rook c8, no, I think this is the idea. All other ideas I already said what white plays to avoid it. Is there any issue with this? I think that's good. Also calculate about rook c8 lines. Rook c8, I did calculate rook c8. I think rook c8, I just don't remember what the candidate move was. But I think even king d3 should be fine right after rook c8. What do you do? Or if I go king b2, you push, I take your queen, I do rook e4. I'm winning right now after that. So what do you play? Even here, it's like the same issue. It's like, it basically, you know what the problem is? It becomes the same position. It's like same position as this after rook c8. Rook c8 doesn't really add anything. Bye bye Yoda. Let's just go for e2. Should be it. And then rook e8. And now, oh wait, no, I confused the line. Wait. e1 and then queen d8 check. e1 or rook e1, queen d8 check. Wait, what? Are you kidding? Oh, there is king e1. We're officially blind. This is rated only 2600. Why is this puzzle only rated 2600? It's kind of funny how it was correct though. Oh, is it queen d4 check? I think someone said it in the chat maybe. No, it wasn't. I was thinking maybe queen d4 made sense and then e1. What are we missing? I'm so confused. Oh, queen f4 is we check. Oh my god. It was actually not that hard. It was really not that hard. I think someone said this, right? Maybe someone said this, I didn't realize what you were saying. Wait, no, it's too late. It's too late. The harm is already done. Why was this puzzle so hard? I don't understand, I swear. It was actually not that hard. This was very doable. I mean, considering it started from here, it was still doable though. Queen f6 was clear as day, then e3 was also clear. Here you just... I saw this position, but I just didn't realize you take queen f4 and that's it. Just something just didn't feel right, I swear. We spent like 32 minutes on this. It's kind of crazy. I am dumb. I mean, don't worry about it. We all are, technically. It was just like a very misleading puzzle in my opinion. Very, very misleading. Okay, what do we have here? Can we just go b3? If knight b3 I take, I can even just let him push all the way because I just give a check and I take. That should be winning, right? b3, knight b3, king b3, that endgame is winning. So what, he doesn't take after b3, he goes d6? Then I can even go b2, I think. King c2, king a2. I'm just promoting faster. I don't quite understand what the problem is with this puzzle. Go b3, right? And that's it. It was hard. It was hard to see from distance, but we did do the first 2 or 3 moves, which made it easier in a way. I think we should have seen it. Great puzzle. I agree. It was actually a very cool puzzle. Very, very interesting puzzle. I should have made a video from that. Maybe I'll make a video of that. Now, why are you solving puzzles? Because I want to. Take queen? What queen? You mean in the previous puzzle that's already done for a long time? I want to push, actually. I think that's it. King b3? Okay, so this is the catch. You just have to continue from here too. I think the point is you just don't go knight d5. Because then he goes king d4 and he enters. And you lose. You just try to delay the process, basically, by going king b4. So when he goes d7, you have a check and you take it. So you can afford to play this move. And then king c5. If he doesn't go d7. If he goes d7, then we do knight d5, king d4. Knight d7. King d5. And... But what's the difference though now? He still enters with king e6. How do we hold the position? With like knight c5? Knight c5? King e7? Knight e4? King f7? Is that winning? That should be winning, right? I don't want to play g5 though. Then he comes king g6 and I lose all the pawns. Problem is after king c7, king a7, knight... Well, what position are we talking about? I think you messed up the coordinate maybe of the pieces. Sometimes you have to play caveman chess. See queen, I take queen. I mean, if you played it, you would have lost because you could have taken that queen for a very, very long time. And you chose not to take it. King b4, right? King b4, d7, knight d5, king d4, here, king d5. You just should be winning. Like, I can even just go king c3, maybe. I got an extra knight, you know? And like knight f8, king f6, king d2, king f7, king a2. Maybe I just give up the knight. King f7, king g3, king g6, king h4, king f5. King g3. No, that was probably stupid to give up the knight. I mean, maybe... Either way, it should be winning after king b4. The computer didn't end up going to it anyway. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back, right? Let's go for king b4. Knight d5, knight d7. Oh, I have to make the move here too. I thought I got away with it. It's sudden. Is it no way it's knight f8. It's gonna be c5. It better be c5. c5, d6. Maybe we go c4. e7. e4. f7. g5. g6. f2. No, but that cannot be it. We're gonna lose everything. c5, d6. c4, e7. e4, f7. Gotta go g5, g6. Kinda weird. g5? You wanna go g5 right now? You know what I'm thinking though? Maybe we go c3 right now. e6. No, actually, never mind, never mind. But we can let him enter though, technically. Like c3, e6, f8, f6. d3, f7. e2, f8, f2, f7. No, it's the exact same line actually. g3, g6. But then we go king g4 instead of doing h4. That can be the trick maybe. Like f6, f4, take, e6, g4, e5, h4, and then f4. And it's actually just a draw. I kind of like this new puzzle system, I'm not gonna lie. The puzzles actually became really interesting. I don't know how they changed the algorithm, but it's a good algorithm change in my opinion. The new puzzles are actually pretty good on chess.com. Right, f8. You're thinking knight f8? f8, d6. But then c3, e7, your knight is trapped basically. Knight c5. I was looking at knight c5, right? Like d6, c4, e7 is still the same problem. The knight is just not good enough to defend the pawn. There are so many pawns all together right here. Like, you cannot defend them. I'm gonna enter and take. Like, you can't defend all, you know? So maybe g5 does make sense, but you go g5, now there's a new problem. I go e7, e6, f7, g6, and now these two are hanging. Like, everything is hanging and your king is farther away. Maybe we somehow have to make my idea work of like giving up the knight in a smart way and then taking the pawn with the king, beating your opponent in time. King, you go knight c5, knight e4, knight f2, knight g4, knight e3. Knight c5, king d6, knight e4. King e6, knight f2. King f6, knight g4. King g6, knight e3. King h5. You think that's good enough? I mean, I go king g5, I push my h-pawn. And you have to bring your knight back and give it up. I think you're losing there even. Not only are you not winning, but you're also losing, I think. Maybe if knight moves, f4 is coming, so g5 is a great move. You mean g5 right here? I don't understand why you want to go g5. g5, king e6. And then I take your pawns again. No? What is the difference? I feel like it's like you're wasting a move. Well, actually, instead of knight g4, knight e3, you go knight e4, knight g3. So knight c5, king d6 here. Knight f2, king f6. So you go e4, g6, and g3. Yeah, maybe that's it. g5. It's not over though still. g5, let's say c4, f4. Is that good enough? No, right? I think still it's not working, not gonna lie. Knight c5, king c6, knight e4, king e6, knight f2, king f6. Knight e4, king g6, knight g3, king g5. King c4, king f4. Knight f1, king f5, knight e3, now king g5 and your pawn is gone. You're not in time to defend it. So in that line, white has enough time to do king g5 and g4. g5, king e6 is losing. Yeah, g5, king e6 is losing. Now what are you doing? Why are you not pushing your elo? Because you have to get better before pushing, you know? Your idea seems good. Can you calculate that? Which idea are you talking about? What do you think of this song? 6 out of 10, right? A solid 6. Not gonna lie. Dude, these puzzles are very hard, I'm not gonna lie. They are harder than I expected. Let's just log in. It's like, how are you telling me there's a solution? Maybe that knight f2, knight g4 idea is knight e4, knight g3. Maybe there is some catch. No, that's definitely Toronto. That's no way you're ruining there. Can you go G5 then F4 if king moves? No, but the problem is, what is the point on F4? Like, if king moves, your knight is hanging. You have to move your knight first, then I take. Even at F4, I just take. You take, I take. I just don't understand why you guys want to do G5 and F4. Like, again, you give up the pawns, I take the pawn F6, and now you just have this one pawn left. You bring the king after knight G3. King F4, you put the king on D3 if I take the knight. Oh, so you want to sack the knight like king C4, king G3? Wait, what's the point though? Are you in time to do more? Like, wait, knight C5? This is the position, right? Knight C5, king D6. Knight E4, king E6, knight F2, king F6. Knight E4, king G6, knight G3, king G5. King C4, oh, king C4, king F4. Now you have king D3, so you're one move ahead. And if I take your knight, king E3. Yeah, I think that's it. Dude, what if he plays F3 after knight C5? Knight C5, F3? To stop knight E4, right? That's actually a good question. I'm not sure how to answer that question. But I think, no, I think I know. We go G5 now, maybe, actually. We go G5. Now king D6, right? And now we go G4. You take, I take. King E7, now just knight E4, knight G3, and we win the game. Right? I think we got it. I mean, now you give me time to play G5, G4, because you cannot enter right away. If you're gonna waste the move on F3 instead of bringing the king right away. G5 is not pointless. What do you mean it's pointless? Knight C5, F3, G5. I wanna go G4. So I get rid of your pawn. The E4 square is open. Knight jumps to E4. I take the pawn on G3. G5 is useless right now because you enter. But I think in that position, G5 has a point. Why late stream today, by the way? Dude, I don't know how to explain it. I can't stream afternoon. My brain is just like not used to streaming for 4 hours afternoon. I have to teach it slowly. But although we're going in the wrong direction, I'm starting to start later and later as we move on. So pawn break makes no sense for black. Dude, what do you mean it makes no sense? Either way, we go knight C5. Yeah. Are you like, you're gonna be kidding me? We were calculating so deeply and it just stopped right after knight C5. This is a joke. This is literally a joke. See that I'm right. Wait, I'm gonna prove that I'm right. See, if F3, G5 is second best move. Okay, now it's first. After some thinking, the engine is now saying G5 is the best move in the position. It cannot be pointless. I just want to go G4 and get rid of your pawn. Since you played F3. If it doesn't play F3, it is pointless. But since he goes F3, it's not pointless anymore. I just get rid of the pawn that is guarding the important square. And I go knight E4 and knight G3. Bro, what happened right? But overall, it was the same thing that we calculated, right? Like the main line, what was the main line? If king D6, it was, yeah, knight E4, king E6, knight F2, king E6, knight E4, king G6, knight G3, king G5, and now king C4. King F4, king D3, exactly. Okay, let's move on. 25-94. No, you're too good. The engine wants to work hard to understand you. Yeah. We wait until the engine starts to agree with me. If it still doesn't agree with me, then the engine is not good enough yet. We have to wait more. Queen d1, right? Queen d1, rook d1, knight d1. And then just knight c3, d1. What if... Like, if bishop e2, I think we just go knight c3. And then knight e2, d1 still. So I think it's just working. Like, there is no problem. What if queen e6 check? And then bishop e2? Knight c3. Is there anything that white has? Or no? I don't think white has anything, right? Or do we have any problems after queen d1? I guess g5 is less concrete, but still great. g5 is very concrete. The GM level move. Queen d1, rook d1. It's pretty much forced, right? And then knight d1. I cannot see anything, to be honest, that white can do right here. Besides the intermediate queen e6 check, I just go knight c3. And if you don't do bishop e2, it's over. So you either do bishop e2 or you give the queen e6 check and then bishop e2. After both moves, I just go knight c3. Your bishop has nowhere to go. I'm gonna capture it and then that's it. It's just so weird that this puzzle is easy after those hard puzzles. Can it be some trick? Like maybe it's rook d7 for some reason? King b8 is the most logical move for sure, but... Yeah, rook d7, no way there's rook d7. Like I just go bishop h3 and you get cooked. Okay, so this is the... This is why the puzzle is hard, maybe. Yeah, there's bishop b3. I completely missed this move. I completely missed it. I did not see this move at all. You want to get bishop b3. Can we go knight e3? Bishop b3, d1, bishop d1, rook d1. King h2. Then I don't know. Okay. Where do we go? Knight e3. There's also bishop e2 probably after knight e3. So I don't like it that much. Like just d1 is just nothing. With d1 there is no potential. Knight c3, bishop b3. What if knight a5? Right now? Like be a bit more patient, don't move the knight right now. Just to like block bishop b3. Knight e3, bishop b3 and knight d4. I was looking at that to be honest, but I just didn't think it was that good, knight d4. What is the idea? Knight d4, queen e7, knight f3, king h1, d1, queen, bishop d1, rook d1 is mate? Wait, what? Knight e3, bishop b3, knight d4, queen e3. I got queen e3 though. Oh no, queen e3, there's knight b3 problem, right? No. 3, queen b3, d1, queen, you win on the spot. So queen e7 is the problem because it takes the rook. Yeah, I get it. So it takes the rook. Now you go knight f3, king h1, d1. Yeah, that's actually working. I approve. I'm improving that idea. But what if I go queen f6 though? Knight e3, bishop b3, knight d4, queen f6. So now there's no knight f3. But my idea is also correct. No, isn't knight a5 also correct? Why is knight a5 not correct? That also needs an answer. Now, why is solving puzzle like for improvement for any tournament? Yeah, for improvement. There queen, yeah, queen e3 is d1 queen, yeah. Queen f6 is the main problem right now, I think, after 93. It's probably either 93 or knight a5. I think that one is pretty clear. The question is which one? Knight a5. What does he play after knight a5? Queen, maybe same queen e7 is actually a problem, I didn't realize. In fact, it's even bigger a problem. Okay, well, let's look at knight e3, bishop b3, knight d4. Also, if knight e3, you have to say what do you do after bishop b2. Same knight d4. Yeah, same knight d4 works, I think. Right? Queen f6, knight e2, yes, should work. So knight e3, bishop b3, knight d4, queen 6 is the only problem right now. What do we do? King c8? I mean, we want to win. We definitely don't want to draw. Bro, if queen f3, there is d1 queen. What do you mean queen f3? Oh, the Twitch stream is just cooked, I think. Am I lagging on Twitch? I don't know what to do. I don't know what's happening with the internet today. I think YouTube, surprisingly, it's so weird. YouTube stream is fine all the time. It's a Twitch stream that's getting cooked. Bring back 96. Bring back 96. But then I just take your knight. And I got a bishop that guards it. You cannot really do that. Hello, friend. I'm not gonna lie, right? I have no clue what to do. I'm really not gonna lie. The best solution I can offer is just restarting it. I can try to restart. Let's do internet speed test again. It's so weird. Something is wrong for sure. I should probably try to contact with them and see what's going on, because it's not supposed to be this low. Yeah, the speed test is so low. Like, why is it so low? Very interesting. We're just 26. Or maybe it's not bit, it's byte. That's why it's like... Mbps. What is Mbps? I just want to know if it's the lower one or the higher one. It's supposed to be the higher one, right? The 8 times higher one. Mbps is like the 8 times higher, not the 8 times lower one. Rook c8? Yeah, you mean in that position, Rook c8? No way, right? I mean, I just go Queen d4. (26 Mbps is good. But is it the 8 times bigger one or the lower one? That's what I want to know. You know, beat and bite. I just want to know which one it is, basically. Mbps is lower 10 MB. Yeah, so the other one is 8 times bigger. It's 26 times 8 in the other. Yeah, I know. Bit is smaller than byte. 8 times. Thank you, Knight B3. Well, let's get back at the bottom. 93, Bishop B3, 94, Queen E7, right? Oh no, Queen F6, sorry, Queen F6. What do you mean then you Knight B3? If you go Rook C8, I do Queen D4. You cannot do Knight B3 anymore. 1 byte Mbps. Mbps, is it byte or is it bit? That's what I want to know. Mbps is bits, right? I think. So in bytes, it's gonna be like bytes is gonna be 8 times smaller. Stream is cool. I don't know why it's cool. This is why I think the speed is low. The speed is definitely low. It's 26. It's supposed to be higher than that. This is definitely supposed to be higher than the speed. $93. Okay, let's lock in again. 93. Bishop B3, 94.